afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Orioles played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Tyler Alexander gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. And that doesn't add up to very good performances, so he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ryan Keene is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he'll take a look at ball 1. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. That's by him for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Keene aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here comes the 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with 1 away. Digging in will be Cedric Mullins. He currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs entering play.
We don't see this much very often in baseball anymore. A center fielder with some thump in his bat. This guy can hit and also play the outfield.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. 1 out and a runner on second base. A throw behind the runner at second and a dive, but he's back. A bouncer to the left side, reined in time to first, and there are 2 away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to be hoping that Chris Bryant can get it going soon. If you remember, he drove in over 100 runs last season, so everyone pretty much expected him to be a huge contributor again this year. That hasn't been the case so far, but it's still early. I'm hoping he starts the turnaround in this one.
And here he is, right on cue, lying toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. He'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Orioles settle for one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The O's lead this thing 1-0. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy last 3 starts, a whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Ready now is Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers' starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Next for the Tigers, Jonathan Scope. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box, Trey Mancini. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. The O's, of course, held this opposing lineup to only 1 run yesterday, so something like that today would give them a great chance at earning the sweep.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Outside.
The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at Jonathan Schoop, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Stepping in now, Danny Henderson. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 5 homers and 23 driven in. Comes set, and the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Lugo in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting it. The catcher, number 28.
Stepping up is Pedro Severino. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. Now the first pitch. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for the Orioles. Played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So now to the plate, Patrick Wisdom, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
Number 19.
First pitch of the AB now.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Santander's got it, and there's 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and nice soft hands.
So now to the plate, Eric Haas. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll come in with an average down at 230, 5 homers and 14 driven in. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
The batter will be Spencer Torkelson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Fouled away. Orioles out to an early 1 here in inning number 2. Fouled off. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Again, another foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And now, Donovan Solano. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch on the way. Line drive to left. Grossman is there, and he has it for the out. And with 1 gone now, time for a check of the standings in the American League Central entering today as you get a look at where the Tigers find themselves entering play. So here is Ryan Keene. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Here's Javier Baez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Cedric Mullins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and he pops him up. Torkelson has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Baez leads off first with 1 away. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2 takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 on the way. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. So here's Trey Mancini. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Looking to minimize the damage here as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now it's 2-0.
Circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Here's the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. At the plate, Anthony Santander. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 1-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging? Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Up next, Danny Henderson flew out last time up. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Ready with the 1-1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does, jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit.
Take the base. Three, 4-4. Take the base. 3. He's out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. Out. 4-4. Take the base. 3. 3.
Now into the box is Jamer Candelario. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This one's flared down the right field line. Charging in is Santander. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working 7+, and he stands to be the winning pitcher in this one. Carl Edwards Jr. is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. There's one.
He's out. He's good.
Now that's number 19.
Next to hit, Patrick Wisdom. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Eric Haas. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Scope, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And it's fouled away. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Spencer Torkelson. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They trail by double digits, 11-1. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Trey Mancini becomes the first out of the inning. In now, Anthony Santander. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
So now to the plate, Danny Henderson pulled toward right center field. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're on autopilot, 11-1. And now here is Nico Goodrum starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Bryant is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th. This crowd 1 away.
Robbie Grossman.
So the next to bat will be Robbie Grossman. Blasted a solo homer last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
Bases are empty, one man out.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
And this will be fouled away. The 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box now. Daniel Lugo hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. 1st and 3rd, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Comes set with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Santander waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay to the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now at the plate, here is Jeimer Candelario. Singled in his last at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Last breath for the Tigers. Got him. That'll do it. And the Orioles go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Baltimore Orioles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Means earned his 5th win of the year. Tyler Alexander allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
She say self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat's at. Now I'm riding up to 2. You don't think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but